specific unboxing. I wanted to record myself coming from GameStop, but I was kind of in a hurry, so here it is. You can already probably tell what this unboxing is from the title, so further ado. This doesn't really matter to much people because they already have the Wii U version, which is the vastly superior one based on graphics. One thing I will say is I've heard lots of bad things about this game, specifically being played on the old Nintendo 3DS. So I would, if you really want to pick this game up, I would highly suggest you get a new Nintendo 3DS XL, which I unboxed this thing on an earlier video. If you want to go check that out, it's in my video description. I would say my video description, but it's on my channel. Probably should start doing that. I would suggest a huge warning. Do not attempt to play this game. Hold up. Do not attempt to play this game on this hardware. You will regret it. I haven't got a chance to play this because we didn't get a demo, so I wasn't able to figure out how bad the get lag was, but I've seen gameplay of this thing on YouTube. You can go to Game Explain and look up their Hyrule Warriors English edition, or the Japanese edition demo playthrough on their channel. And it was very bad, and that was on the 3DS, not the new hardware. The hardware we got released in America last year. I bought that particular new 3DS last month, so just don't attempt to play this on that hardware. Also, because I pre-ordered it, we got the special little art booklet. It's like a softback. I kind of expected it to feel like leather, but this is decent. It's kind of plasticky though, so. Oh, this game is rated T. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that rating. I thought it was gonna be E+. E plus 10. Oh well. And last but not least, the other piece of the other thing I picked up, the Hyrule Warriors Strategy Guide. Jesus, Maloney Christ, I'm sick. I really am. I rarely buy strategy guides, but when I do, I usually try to get the cheapest one. But this is, if you could hear that, it's a hardback, so it was like $35. Surprisingly enough, this thing was like cheaper than the game by $5, and that's not including tax. So. Okay, what we're gonna do is, since the game is the main attraction, we're gonna unbox the guide first. Okay, got the weapon I got from Target. Darn you, 6, if you're watching this. But I don't think you are. If you are, darn you. I didn't mean to say weapon. It was a slip of the tongue. Hopefully that will not be used against me later on in life, because I swear I would not commit any murders. I'm actually very passive as it is. Like, I'm very timid. Probably doesn't come off on my videos that I'm not a violent person. Oh, look at that, the sticker isn't on the thing. That's good, actually. That's not why they don't put the plastic for these. Oh, they don't put the plastic for these things on the over something like this. And and this is for the mobile guide. Yeah, for a free guide. I got the well, I guess you guys might have just gotten the free guide, e-guide for this. Granted, I don't know why you would, because this is for the Legends. Another thing you're probably wondering, what's the advantage of buying the 3DS version, which is, if you said the inferior one to the Wii U. Not only do you get the new characters in this game, new maps come with it as well. You get a lot, and I mean a lot of content on this game. It's ridiculous how much content they managed to squeeze onto this SD card. Which, by the way, the SD card, the cards for these things are no bigger than this. Actually, I can get a better demonstration of how big it is. That's what she said. With this. This mini thing somehow has managed to store all the content, except for maybe the multiplayer version of Ganon, onto that one card. Okay. That is the guide, and just a flip. Well, it kind of felt like a textbook. Jeez. Jesus Christ! Oh, look at that! It's a nice picture this version. This version is a Zelda, which is pretty cool. Not gonna. If I'm not trying to bend any of these pages. Oh, there's one of the new characters. One of the main attractions for this game, and I think maybe one of the biggest reasons why this game even exists. Yeah, but that's just a guide. I'll be looking at this fondly later on. And get this over with so that we can get to the game and end this video, so it don't take too long. The little character book, which is supposed to show some concept art for characters that they made. I haven't got just a look at this myself. Oh, they got the Linkle's tale. I guess this tells her story. If you couldn't already tell, like Linkle, she's actually one of the lucky characters I think in this game who actually get an entire story dedicated to her, and it's all about her compass, which I don't know anything about that compass other than like it's got the Triforce on its back, and apparently the compass is from her grandmother, which is very intriguing to me because that means that her mother has actually had pretty got the design plans for the compass as well. If I can get that into here. Okay, I'm going to the duration. Here they are. Not sure what this is about with her compass because that's the main draw with her is that compass, which is really weird. Now, by the way, if you guys are wondering, oh, here's the previous art. Like, this is the art that made people want her to be in the game because people found this art in Japan. This was ever revealed that there was actually plans for a female Link. I put that in air quotes because she's not being marketed as a female Link, and there's Tetra. So this, I guess, is all for the new characters then that they've added. Yeah, Toon Link, majority. You get the gist. You get the gist of it. This is just for the new characters, I guess. Which is really cool that they gave you the original art in this book for pre-ordering it for her original design. Which, if you notice too, in her original design, Linkle didn't have her, and I say probably in that original concept of her, didn't even name her Linkle. She was probably named something else. But people all around the freaking world really, really wanted this Link, in the game, and I actually wanted her in the game too. Granted, I don't have a Wii U, and I don't have the game either. But I have this, the second best thing. I mean, I plan to get a Wii U still, so I can buy the Hyrule Warriors on that and play the heck out of that. Because one of the main reasons I really liked this, I wanted to play this game, is because I liked the little bit that I played of the demo. Because when I got a chance to play the demo, I played the heck out of that demo. Like, I really did. Like, it was just like, that's just one thing about demos. Like, Nintendo needs to learn this to make more demos of their games. It's like it's a huge selling point to anything in the franchise. Oh, I got the bonus theme, and that's showing you guys that. I need to keep that because I forgot about that. Oh, another thing I also forgot to mention too is, along with the already packed content for this game on this small cartridge, there is 4, technically 5, I think, more DLC packs coming for the 3DS. There are 4 coming for the Wii U. The only disadvantage to the Wii U version is, you can actually get these characters, the characters that they added to the game, Toon Link, Tetra, Linkle. You can get all of them for a compact DLC pack, where you can add them characters to the game, but you won't get any of their story maps. You won't get any of the extra stuff that comes in this game, which I guess is Nintendo's way of making sure there's a reason for this game to exist. That's the only downside to actually not really getting the game, because you really don't want to. And I really don't blame people for not wanting this. They got the Wii U version. They're content. They'll just be content with the experience that they'll just get with the characters on the new on the old on the old 3DS. I mean, on the old well, I said old 3DS, on the old game for the Wii U, which, as I said before, unless you have, and that's another thing I want to say before I just want to get this all into one shot, if I can. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just want to get that all in there as I'm talking. And before I end this video off, I just want to say, if you're wondering whether you should get this or not, if you're basing this off of my opinion, which I don't know what's wrong with you, just get the game if you want the game or not. But my recommendation, if you really wanted my opinion, I would say just go after the hell is this? Software GVC. Well, that's weird. I don't know what this is about. He tore this up. If you want my opinions, as I get off track here, I would recommend getting this version of the game if, and I mean if, you haven't played or you don't own the Wii U version of this game. I would recommend you getting this game, but there's also a kind of a price to it because if you want the full unhindered experience of this game, I would recommend you paying the $212 that it takes to get a new 3DS. I would really recommend you getting one. You don't have to even get the one like this. You can just get a plain red or black one. It doesn't really matter. I would really recommend you playing it on this one, because if you play it on the old inferior hardware, you will most likely want to return the game. It very simply comes down to that. I feel like the lag is enough of a problem that you would think this game shouldn't exist, and you should just have an entire DLC pack for the Wii U version, which a lot of people have stated. And as much as this goes against me wanting to buy this game, I would recommend they really should have come out with a DLC pack altogether as some kind of update and made them pay $20. I'm pretty sure people would have freaking bought it, because people bought all the freaking content that came for the Wii U. But that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, if it comes down to what you want, if you want this game and all the content that comes with it, by all means, if you have a new 3DS, get it. And that's really what it comes down to. If you have a new Nintendo 3DS, and I mean the one that's under the title of new, and to this very day, I still kind of find it hard to even tell you what 3DS to get, because I'm just going to tell you to get a new 3DS, and you're going to go into a store asking for a new 3DS, and I'm also going to give you, well, actually, let me correct you, any game store, if they know they're into the gaming world, and they know what the two systems, they'll most likely ask you, you want a new Nintendo 3DS, or do you want the new Nintendo 3DS? So they'll mostly ask you that question, but I'll stop rambling here. This is something I've been looking forward to ever since it was announced and leaked, and nobody, not even me, and I know for a fact I usually ask for games to be ported to the handle so I can play them. This was not a game that I was asking to be put on the 3DS. Back when I was about to even think that, I was like, this is no way that the hardware for the Wii U is vastly superior to the 3DS. There is no way they're porting this, because they'll have to do a lot of stripping. And I tell you, for one thing, which is kind of bad, and I'll tell you this much, on the back for the gameplay shots, they do not show you the real gameplay footage. I've actually seen it. Granted, it might look better on the new Nintendo 3DS. I don't know. I've only seen it on the 3DS, so I guess for 15 minutes here, guys. Thanks for watching and putting up my rambling. If you've stayed for this long, I highly encourage you to subscribe for Mega Man and future gameplay on my channel. Plus, another thing is, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have noticed that there was an episode of Freedom Planet that went up on one of my channel, like maybe last month. I forgot when I uploaded it. If you're wondering where that's been, I want to focus on Mega Man right now, and then what will happen is I'll go hardcore on that game, because I wanted to play it for some time. I am a huge Sonic fan, so that will get first priority the moment I'm done with Mega Man, because I can just focus on that game hardcore and put out episodes when I play the game, because I've never played the game before, so it's kind of my first blind playthrough. That's gone on my channel, and plus, side fact, it's my first blind successful Let's Play on my channel, because I've never released a blind Let's Play of anything on my channel before, and I tried before, but I've never released an episode. So, hope you guys, if you really wanted to see that, see another episode of that, let me know if you want me to play that alongside Mega Man, but I would rather continue Mega Man because I am already more than halfway through with it, so I would like to be able to continue it and end on the note that Star Force Leo, I think and truly believe, deserves to be its own solo series. That will never stop the anime stuff I do, but that's just something I wanted to say. See you guys for next unboxing. If there's an unboxing I'm going to be doing later this month, the only other unboxing I have theoretically planned in my head is the Pokemon unboxing, which I'm not sure when Pokemon Sun and Moon will get a release date for when they're coming, because they said late October. So see you guys next time.